In a courtroom drama that's already captivating the world, a new layer of intrigue has been added to the Diddy sex trafficking trial. As the proceedings got underway in a New York City federal court, a striking image emerged. Sean Diddy Combs, the music mogul facing serious federal charges, was seen seeking solace and guidance in the Holy Bible. According to those present in the courtroom, Diddy was reading scripture at his table even before the intense opening. Statements from both the prosecution and his formidable defense team began. Think about the optics of this. A man facing accusations of sex trafficking, a crime that strikes at the very heart of human dignity, seemingly finding comfort in religious texts. Was this a genuine moment of reflection, a public display for the jury, or a combination of both? This visual immediately sets a powerful and potentially conflicting tone for the trial. Surrounding Diddy in the courtroom was a strong contingent of his family, including several of his children. Their faces, as described by onlookers, remained stoic and devoid of emotion as federal prosecutors began to lay out their case against their father. This united front, a silent show of support, adds another layer to the unfolding narrative. What unspoken messages were the Combs family hoping to convey to the jury with their unwavering presence and seemingly emotionless demeanor? How might their visible support influence the jury's perception of Diddy and the gravity of the accusations against him? Dressed in a sweater over a collared shirt, Diddy himself reportedly remained largely still as the prosecution delivered their opening remarks. He exhibited minimal movement, save for a slight fidgeting of his feet and a seemingly blank stare. Was this a mask of composure, a sign of intense focus, or an indication of the immense pressure he must be under? This reserved demeanor stands in stark contrast to the gravity of the charges being leveled against him. How might Diddy's seemingly impassive reaction be interpreted by the jury? Could it be seen as a sign of guilt, innocence, or simply the weight of the situation? The task of delivering the opening statement for Diddy's defense fell to Tenny Geragos, a seasoned attorney with a formidable legal pedigree, her father being the renowned defense lawyer Mark Geragos, who was also present in court, watching his daughter with apparent pride. However, the intensity of the proceedings seemed to take its toll, with reports indicating that a couple of jurors appeared to nod off during Tenny Geragos's presentation, particularly as it approached the lunchtime break. This detail, while seemingly minor, underscores the human element of a trial and the challenges of maintaining focus during potentially lengthy legal arguments. How might these moments of apparent juror fatigue impact their ability to fully absorb the defense's opening arguments? Could this seemingly innocuous detail have unintended consequences for Diddy's case? Despite the apparent drowsiness of a few jurors, others remained intently focused, taking copious notes during Tenny Geragos's opening statement. This suggests that the defense's initial arguments, whatever their substance, were resonating with at least some members of the jury. The legal strategies being employed by both sides will be crucial in capturing and maintaining the jury's attention throughout the trial. What specific arguments or pieces of information presented by Tenny Geragos might have prompted these jurors to take extensive notes? What key themes or points of contention did the defense likely highlight in their opening statement? The mention of Cassie's name, A Bunch, during the opening statements underscores her central role in this case. Her attorney, Douglas Wigdor, was also present in the courtroom, huddling with her husband, Alex Fine, during the lunch break. Fine's sunglasses, worn both inside and outside the courthouse, suggest a desire for privacy amidst the intense media scrutiny. This small detail hints at the emotional toll this trial is taking on those connected to the alleged victims. How did the prosecution and defense likely frame Cassie's role and her allegations during their opening statements? What specific aspects of her claims are likely to be central to the case against Diddy? Even Diddy's mother, Janice, was seen wearing sunglasses during the court proceedings, a subtle but perhaps telling detail about the emotional atmosphere surrounding the trial. As the lunch break drew to a close, the anticipation built for the first witness to take the stand. The trial of Diddy is now moving beyond opening arguments and into the realm of evidence and testimony, where the competing narratives will be tested against the alleged facts. The claim of a biblical trial, whether a literal interpretation of Diddy's courtroom reading or a metaphorical reference to a monumental and consequential battle, suggests the high stakes involved and the profound impact this case could have on the lives of all involved. The image of Sean Diddy Combs with a Bible in front of him in a federal courtroom as he faces serious sex trafficking charges is undeniably striking. It immediately sparks a desire to understand the significance of this act. Was it a genuine moment of seeking spiritual guidance in the face of immense adversity, or could it be a carefully considered gesture, a visual cue intended to influence the perceptions of the jury and the public watching this high-profile trial unfold? The answer to this question remains elusive, adding another layer of complexity to an already intricate case. The presence of Diddy's family, a united front of stoic support, also fuels our curiosity. Their unwavering presence, devoid of outward emotion as the prosecution presented their opening arguments, speaks volumes. It suggests a deep belief in his innocence, or at least a commitment to stand by him during this challenging time. We can't help but wonder what conversations took place before court, what unspoken messages they hoped to convey with their silent vigil. Their presence undoubtedly adds to the emotional weight of the proceedings. Diddy's own demeanor during the prosecution's opening statement, largely still, save for fidgeting feet and a blank stare, is equally intriguing. Was this a mask of composure, a sign of someone struggling to process the gravity of the accusations, or perhaps even a display of indifference? Our desire to understand his internal state, his reaction to the serious allegations being laid out against him, is palpable. His seemingly impassive exterior offers little insight, leaving us to speculate about the turmoil that might be brewing beneath the surface. The task of delivering the opening statement for the defense fell to Tani Geragos, a moment that must have been filled with both pressure and pride. Given her father's esteemed reputation in the legal field, the fact that some jurors appeared to lose focus during her presentation, particularly as lunchtime approached, serves as a reminder of the human element in even the most high-stakes trials. Maintaining the rapt attention of a jury for an extended period is a significant challenge, and the timing of breaks and the delivery style of the attorneys can play a crucial role. We are left wondering what specific aspects of the defense's opening arguments might have led to this apparent fatigue in some jurors. Did the defense present a complex legal argument, or was the timing simply a factor? Conversely, the jurors who diligently took notes during Tani Geragos's opening statement pique our curiosity. What specific points or arguments resonated with them enough to warrant detailed documentation? Was the defense outlining a compelling alternative narrative, challenging the credibility of potential witnesses, or highlighting inconsistencies in the prosecution's case? Understanding what these attentive jurors deemed important could offer valuable insights into the defense's early strategy and what aspects of their argument might be gaining traction. The frequent mention of Cassie's name during the opening statements underscores the central role her allegations play in the prosecution's case. The presence of her attorney, Douglas Wigdor, and her husband, Alex Fine, during the lunch break highlights the personal and emotional stakes involved for the alleged victims. Alex Fine's continued wearing of sunglasses, a shield against the public eye, speaks volumes about the intense scrutiny and the desire for privacy during this difficult time. Our desire to understand Cassie's perspective and the emotional toll this trial is taking on her and her loved ones is significant. The opening statements likely painted contrasting pictures of her relationship with Diddy, and the subsequent testimony will undoubtedly delve deeper into these conflicting accounts. Even seemingly minor details like Diddy's mother, Janice, wearing sunglasses in court contribute to the overall narrative. Was this a way to shield her emotions from the intense scrutiny, or simply a matter of personal preference? These small visual cues add layers to the story and fuel our curiosity about the personal impact of this trial on Diddy's inner circle. As the trial moves beyond opening statements and into the presentation of evidence and witness testimony, the competing narratives will be put to the test. The initial image of Diddy with his Bible, the stoic presence of his family, his own seemingly impassive demeanor, the reactions of the jury, and the presence of Cassie's attorney and husband all contribute to a complex and compelling story. The claim of a biblical trial suggests a monumental battle for truth, and justice, and we, the audience, are left with a burning desire to see how this drama will unfold and what the ultimate verdict will be. To stay on top of every twist and turn in this gripping Diddy trial and to get in-depth analysis of all the major celebrity news stories, make sure you subscribe to CEtrends and hit that notification bell. We're dedicated to bringing you the full picture, going beyond the headlines to provide you with the context and insights you need. If you're fascinated by high-stakes courtroom dramas and the intricate legal strategies employed in celebrity cases, you might also enjoy our videos on The Truth About Diddy's Trial Day 1 Unfolds, or our analysis of Diddy versus Cassie. The truth about their violent relationship. You can find links to these videos on your screen right now. Thanks for tuning in to CEtrends. We appreciate your support and look forward to keeping you informed.